virtual world. Hmm. We're on session number 2. We're gonna give it a few more minutes for people to join before we get started. And we're gonna move this morning. Wake up, start our day in a safe space, in a still space, in a relaxing space. Today is like a very calm morning for me. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels very, I don't know, very relaxed and easy. I had a pretty easy weekend. And not that my mornings aren't calm, it's just today just feels a bit still in the atmosphere, if that's the word I can use to describe it. Feels a bit still, just all around, not just in my home. But it's a good feeling. I wanted to sleep in today. It was a bit rough for me to get up, but I made it. So I definitely value anyone that can show up on a Monday morning this early, get on a live with me and chat with me. And I do understand that my camera is like recording in a weird way live. I really don't have a solution for it right now, but if you guys have any recommendations on how to record, I guess in a horizontal way where it wouldn't cut me off, because the camera's not wide enough, so I kind of record in this way and then I adjust it when I upload it. But I've tried it. I looked at the camera in a horizontal way and it just doesn't look good. It cuts me off. So I say, I'm gonna continue to record this way live until I figure something else out. So if anyone has any recommendations, please let me know. I'm recording this on a tablet at the moment. My cell phone doesn't look that great either. But if you're here with me, if you found yourself a quiet, still space, then come join me on your mat. Maybe you bring a pillow or a blanket to sit on. We're going to take it very easy this morning. Welcome to session 2 of our 10 session series of Virtual Reset. In this series, we take time and space to just cultivate a new habit of first utilizing our virtual platforms for something more beneficial to our mental, physical, and spiritual health, and also finding space to know when to pull away, when to detach, and when to tune into what we're feeling. It's a lot going on in the world. It's a lot going on in the virtual world that maybe we wouldn't be able to see or be affected by so strongly if we did not have this virtual lifestyle, this virtual access. So with that, it's a gift and sometimes a challenge to know when to pull away and when to detach. I myself deal with those challenges at times. So I just want to offer you guys something that can help you build habits and wisdom and awareness around when to pull away, when to utilize it for beneficial purposes, and when you do pull away, how to feel and recognize the language of what you're feeling from what you've consumed, even if it's something surrounding, the cultural or injustice or anything of that nature, political things. Just to kind of tune in, take it easy, stretch it out, and tune into the feelings that you feel around that and what that language is and why it's showing up for you. And hopefully finding a solution from within by way of movement, stretching, and feeling. So that's why this virtual reset exists. It exists to just help us as a people reset from this new world, this new reality that we now all live in and is a part of. So join me on the mat as we reset for session 2. I'll sit on my blanket. As you make your way to your blanket, just try to sit up nice and tall in a nice, easy pose. Maybe you bring your left foot in, have your right foot out. If you can't get into like a nice, tight sitting pose, maybe you have your legs out a bit. If it's aching your hips or knees, just try to find a space that's a bit comfortable for you. As we bring it here, we're going to breathe together. We're going to find breath, and then we'll start our movement. But let's be here for just a few moments to set our intentions. So maybe you bring your hands to your knees with your palms facing upwards, or if it's in your practice, or if you're comfortable with it, have it facing down, whatever floats your boat. And while you're here, just give yourself a deep breath in. And long, slow exhale out of the nose. And just a few more of those as we prepare to ground ourselves and set our attention for this morning practice. So just close your eyes and take note of your situation, what's going on in your body. More breaths here. Maybe you just give yourself a silent intention here. Something to secure and ground you in your practice and in today's adventures and experiences that show up. What is your intention for the day? And we're going to begin with a few slow movements here. So while you're sitting, tune into all areas of your body, your being, tuning into your breath. And on your next inhale, I want you to lift your arms up to a T shape. So you're just coming halfway as you inhale up. Hold it here. Maybe pull in a little bit more as you bring your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Inhale a little bit more. And slowly exhale it down. Good. And again, let's inhale halfway up. Hold it here. And maybe pull in a bit more air as you inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Nice. Exhale it down. And again, inhale halfway up. Pull in a bit more as you inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bring it all the way down. Continue to do that motion maybe 4 more times. So inhale halfway up. Pull in a bit more. Reaching up towards the ceiling. And exhale it down. We're going to flow with it today, guys. Don't know what just happened. But if you're still here in this space where you're moving your arms, you should continue that. And what we're going to do this time is we inhale, reach it halfway up. Pull your arms back as if you're spreading your wings, lifting your chest forward. Then we're going to reach it up towards the ceiling, filling up the lungs. And then exhale and bring it back down. So if this, if the technical difficulties happen again, just keep flowing with your breath in your space, and I'm sure at some point I'll return. So we're not going to freak out about it or stop movement because we have a little glitch, right? So continue to move as you inhale, reach halfway up, pulling back the arms, lifting the chest forward. Reach up towards the ceiling. Maybe you toss your head back a little here, or maybe keep your head straight, whatever feels good to you this morning. And then exhale and bring it back down. Good. 2 more of those. Inhale, reach halfway up. Spread those arms back, chest forward. Inhale it in. Reach it up towards the ceiling. And exhale it down. And last one, inhale halfway up. Reaching the arms back. Good, bring it up. And exhale it down. Good, from here just close your eyes for a moment or two and just notice how you're feeling. Notice how those arms feel. And maybe you take it a little sway side to side as you just tune into your back body. It's really a nice free flow movement. Good, then when you're ready, we're going to keep the left foot in, whichever foot, well, actually we're gonna bring the left foot in so we can both be on the same side, or all of us on the same side. So left foot in, right foot is gonna kick out. So as you find this space, just get nice and comfy. Again, you can sit on a blanket or a pillow to lift your hips up, give you more space and posture. So while you're here, we're going to go ahead and stack our bodies to align well with our hips and our leg here. So try to move your upper chest toward your right leg. So we're actively trying to align our torso and our upper body towards our right leg. Right? So see if you can do this without clenching too much in the lower body, the glutes, and the left leg. See if you can do this with a little bit more ease. Maybe adjust yourself to where you can come here a little bit more grace. Right? So while we're here, you're going to inhale your arms up. With your toes pointing up towards the ceiling, slowly, with grace, begin to bend your body towards your right foot. So it's gonna feel, you're gonna feel a nice, juicy little stretch here on the right side. In the right hip area. So maybe you come here to your ankle or your knee. Or maybe your practice, you're able to reach your foot. So wherever you are, just come here, reaching towards that right leg. Go ahead and drop the head down. And give yourself 5 deep breaths here. And on your next inhale, your last inhale, we're going to slowly rise up, coming out of the fold. And then taking it to the opposite side. So we're going to take this right hand, reach it up towards the ceiling. Bring it to the left knee. And then you can take your left hand and twist it around just a bit here. So giving yourself a nice little back twist. Give yourself a deep breath in. And as you exhale out, look past your left shoulder. Keep it there. Two more deep breaths in. Nice, and slowly bring it back around to the center. We're going to switch sides. So go ahead and pull that right leg in. Kick that left leg out. So same L shape on the opposite side. So again, position yourselves where you're nice and stacked. You have a nice foundation in the lower body. There's not a lot of clenching or grabbing or grasping in the glutes or the thigh muscle area. And from here, we're going to twist our torso towards the left to face the left leg. So as much as possible, trying to get the left body or the chest to face the left leg without too much contraction or clenching, right? And then from here, lift the arms up. Inhale it up, and then as you exhale, lower down. Lower down nice and gently. And maybe here it feels a little bit better to bend your knee a bit. So maybe you lower down here, get to a space that feels good for you, and drop your head down towards your knee. Give yourself 5 breaths here, 5 deep breaths. On your next inhale, slowly lift it up. And then gracefully turn it to the right side. So take the same position or pose from the that we did on the left side to the right. So you're just going to twist your body, bring your left hand to your right knee. Right hand's going to come behind you. So just twisting your body open. Nice little twist, opening up the right side of the body and the lungs. And then slowly move your head to gaze past your right shoulder. I truly apologize for my technical issues this morning. I have no idea what's happening, but we're gonna get through it. So from here, bring your legs back in the seating pose or sitting pose. Again, your feet can be out a little wider, whatever feels comfortable for you. Sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna slowly crawl our fingers out. So go ahead and position yourself to where your sit bones are grounded on the ground here. Slowly crawl yourself out. Maybe you start here in your elbows, resting on your elbows. Can't see my hands, but I am resting on my elbows. And maybe this is okay for you. You feel a nice stretch in the hips. Or maybe you want to bring it all the way down and rest your forehead to the ground. And allow your hips to open up in this space and give yourself a few deep, long, conscious, and mindful breaths here. Beautiful. On your next breath, go ahead and crawl yourself up to a tabletop. So we're going to come to our hands and knees. I'm just everywhere today. So not the most graceful session, but we're going to get through it. So come to your hands and knees. Tops of the feet flat on the mat, hands pointing forward. We're going to go ahead and just give a little wrist love here. Give our wrists some love. So as we press the left hand down, we're going to turn the right fingertips towards your right knee. And then we're going to find a nice little gentle circular motion here. Waking up those hands and those arms. One of the most important parts of our body in this virtual world, right? We have to use a lot of our hands nowadays. Who would have thought we've come from using our hands to grow crops, to chop wood, and to build things, to typing on a computer. Yay, evolution. I don't know how great that is though, but hey, we're gonna survive it. All right, switch your rotation, whichever way you're going the opposite way at this point. Nice and slow, keep it gentle. You don't have to go hard or cram it right now. Just be nice and gentle. All right, then from here, maybe lift the wrist, just the wrist. Keep the fingertips on the mat. All right, then slowly come off of your hands here. So maybe you rest back on your heels and just shake it out. That was a bit intense for you. Just shake out the right hand. And then we're gonna come back down to the mat. Go to the other side. So press your right hand down. Left hand twist this around. And we're gonna find that same circular motion on the left side. And then from here, switch your rotation, go the opposite way. And then bring it back to the center. Keep your fingertips on the mat as you lift your palm, your wrist. Just bending back the fingertips here. Nice little stretch for the fingers. Give yourself a breath here. Maybe you tuck the toes, sit back on the heels, and shake the hands out. Nice. And then from here, we're going to come down to the mat again on our hands and knees. You're going to kick your knees back just a bit here. Reach the hands out just a little, just enough to reach towards the edge of the mat to give a little length in your arms. So we're here, and we're going to pull the hips back towards the ceiling, dropping the chest down, coming into our puppy dog pose. So here we're opening the chest, we're opening the back, we're opening up the arms, the armpits, all the upper back area. And we're just gonna be here for a couple more breaths and breathe deeply. This is one of my favorite poses. It's just a beautiful pose to kind of really open up the heart space, the arms, the lungs, the chest. This feels real good, especially if you're finding yourself having shallow breath lately or a hard time breathing. Just coming into these poses that opens up the chest and the lungs is just a really good remedy for that. Give yourself one more delicious deep breath. Then slowly and mindfully bring yourself back up to tabletop. Very slowly and mindfully. So come onto your back and bring your knees to your chest. And from here, just slowly rock it side to side. Nice little massage for the lower back, comfy pose. And then slowly bring your feet down towards your mat, knees up. We're gonna take this right foot, right ankle, place it on top of the left knee. All right, once we're here, we're gonna take our hands, thread them through the left leg, bring it in towards the chest, kicking the left foot up towards the sky. So you can either be here, left foot towards the sky, give yourself a nice little stretch in your reclined pigeon, or you can bring the foot at an angle where the shins are facing the ceiling, right? So whatever feels good to you, just kind of explore that and just be here for maybe a few or 10 heartbeats. So breathe. Each exhale, maybe you try to pull in a little bit closer. All right, and then from here, you're just gonna gently release, bringing the left foot down. And the right leg, you're gonna go ahead and cross that all the way over, right? So right leg is just gonna cross over. We're gonna scoot the right hip to the right about 2 times. So scoot, scoot. And then we're gonna allow the knees to fall to the left. And we're gonna find a nice juicy twist, spinal twist here, as we reach our arms out in a T shape, turning our head towards the right. This is a beautiful and restorative pose. If you are someone that works from home and is sitting a lot at a desk or in a coffee shop or any type of long-term sitting, this pose is just so restorative and so beneficial to your spine and your overall health and well-being. So really just take a few moments to enjoy this space and what's happening in your spine. Good. On your next conscious inhale, just go ahead and unwind, slowly unraveling the legs. So we're going to take it to the other side here. So go ahead and bring the left ankle on top of the right knee. Going into a reclined pigeon on the left side here. So lift the right leg up, thread the hands through, bring it in. 10 heartbeats here, so just breathe it out. See if you can feel your heartbeat. Or maybe 10 breaths, whatever you feel. Maybe your heartbeat's a little bit faster than mine. So it will go faster, right? It will go through or pass through faster. Or either way, just breathe here for just a moment or two. You have the same options on this side. So leg can be straight up or at an angle, shins parallel to the ceiling. Good, one more breath here. Slowly bring it down. Right foot on the mat. Left leg crosses over the right. We're going to shift the hips to the right, to the left 2 times. 1, 2. Allow the knees to fall over to the right. Nice yummy twist. Extend the arms out to a nice wide T shape and turn the head towards the left. Give yourself a deep breath. Beautiful. Slowly unwind, coming out of the pose. So unwind the hips, bring them to the center, unravel your legs. And go ahead and stretch your legs out, or maybe you just take a moment here to give yourself any last minute positions or poses that you may need to feel nice and open. And we're going to come here in Shavasana, our last corpse pose, our ending pose of our practice. And give yourselves just a couple of breaths here. To breathe deeply, to ground yourself, and to tune into the sensations of the body. Continue to be present here in your Shavasana pose. Laying here, closing the eyes. As you lay here, I'd like to share with you a poem, a piece from a book called I Am Her Tribe. So continue to lay in your pose, your resting pose, breathing deep into the body. With your eyes closed, tune into your body, and maybe even noticing how your body receives the poem here that I share with you. The poem is called The Practice of Fluidity. It reads, I am sensual, tender, and round with aliveness. I feel, I yearn, I learn, I heal. My ability to feel is what makes me beautiful. Every feeling that visits me holds a story worth listening to. Every feeling is an opening that helps me connect to the deepest, truest parts of myself. I honor the rise plus the fall of my feelings without numbing or resisting their teachings. I am a clear channel tending to the fluid movement of my ever river of emotional expression. When I block myself from feeling, I deny myself the experience of what it means to be human. I am fluid. So just breathe that message in and just notice how you feel when you absorb that truth into your being. while maintaining your pose here, whether you're lying down or sitting up at this moment. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Bow our heads towards our hearts, or if you're laying down, bring your thumb to your third eye, to the center of your head. And we bow out in gratitude to one another, in unity, into sharing space. Namaste. Thank each of you who woke up this morning to join me for practice. As always, I'm honored to share any type of space with you, whether it's early morning, late nights, evenings, whatever it may be. I hope you continue to join us as we move into our 10 sessions, or our 8 sessions. As of today, we have other instructors that will be joining us and sharing with you their experience and teachings. So I hope that you can join us this Wednesday at 6 a.m. as we move into another practice of resetting from this virtual world. So please enjoy your day. Have a beautiful week ahead. And also give me any feedback. I know today was like strange. My internet service was acting very strange today. But I would love your feedback in any kind of way, if you enjoyed it or not, if there's any type of advice you would give to make this experience more joyful for you. Give me a DM or a message. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.